punish anyone who crosses my path.
The blood that flows through her veins is special, and extremely dangerous. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I wasn't actually planning on recording this, but I was running around doing the other file, and then Raphael came and wanted to get like his social link updated, and I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, wait, I know for a fact we've never seen Raphael before because he's kind of dead in the other file. So darn it, I'm gonna make sure we see this. The whole point of having this second file is to see these.
I don't understand them at all. Are the speed of battle and the terrain connected somehow? It's too much to memorize. I don't? Then what do I have to know? I think I understand the basics. To start, you just...
Oh darn! I was hoping I'd actually get a.
Okay, I think I got it. Thanks for the help, Professor. Brains and brawn. You've really got it all.
I'd certainly try.
With your help, I should have no trouble becoming a proper knight.
Well, I already know the answer to this.
Didn't I tell you? My parents were merchants with your life. They died in the accident.
Yep, we've already investigated that.
That's why it's up to me to look after my little sis. I'm not great with books, so I don't think I'd make a good merchant. I talked to Grandpa, and he suggested I become a knight.
It's interesting because he's definitely talked about this with other people. He's obviously never talked to Varoth about it though.
So I sold all our valuables and used the money to pay my way into the academy. My sis will survive. So I can't give up now.
I do feel super bad because in the official playthrough, he like sold all his valuables to the academy and then promptly died.
I might have tried being a mercenary if I didn't have my little sis to look after. I probably shouldn't say this, but being a mercenary does sound like an easier life.
Well, we don't make you say as much.
Mercenaries have no responsibility and no one else to worry about.
Other than the client.
But someone's got to take care of my little sis, so that's out of the question. Serving as a knight in a noble house is more secure, and you don't have to worry about dying unless there's a war. My sis has been through so much. I don't want her to have to worry about me.
And then maybe being a knight is not, because there seems to be wars all the time in this place.
Do you have any siblings?
I have a alternate girl version that sometimes exists.
Then you probably think I'm missing out on my freedom, having to support her, huh? But working hard for my sister isn't too bad.
You should make her a noble lord, then you can just serve her.
All the burden, all the... It makes my sister happy, I'm happy too. You've got my sympathy. Really. Not having any siblings, I mean. Anyway, that's why I've got to become a proper knight.
Alright. Alright. And I'll go ahead and stop recording. I will see you when we get to... Because obviously, if you look at the calendar, right now it is 1/4. And we have to get through the whole month because this is the other file. So I will see you on this file when we get through everything. 1 second. You know what? Maybe I should just knock all these out because now I'm running around trying to get the last of the items and people talk to, and Mariana wants to talk to me. Yes. So it'll happen later anyway. Hi. Oh, I made things already. Okay, no, I've not seen this before. No, you're way better when in the playthrough that you're alive.
Oh, my adopted father is one of the new nobles of the Alliance. His territory is to the north. There was a distant relative that took me in after my parents vanished.
Alright.
Also, great pride and ambition. Some of them so close to me. He wishes to marry me off to a powerful noble. That's why he sent me to the academy. And if I left now, I'm sure he'd have a strong opinion about it.
Well, then don't leave.
So, I stayed away from the capital. Do not let someone steal us here.
Keep going then. I am very sure you're not bothering me. Yes.
I'm so grateful to hear you say that. What I'm trying to say is, you should keep your distance. I'm more trouble than you.
I don't know who has told you that, but they are lying to you. Yep, I will not agree with that. Well, let's get to know the real you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So Ignatz has one, which I've probably seen. Leonie has one that I've definitely already seen. Petra has one. Mercedes and Annette. And Setish. I think I may have seen these, so I'll skip them. Oh, I can't do it from here. Boo.
Anyway,
Okay, well, real quick. I've almost finished all of these. So let me just knock them out real quick.
I slipped what? Still. It's not mine. It's not.
I wish I could just check the entire list at once. Like, I get the whole idea is that go out and figure out who it actually belongs to, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. So let's go see if we've seen these before, and then I will, like, obviously skip forward. He's clear his throat to be rudely. I've obviously checked this hallway before. No problem, because this is the, you know, I usually do this one live and I usually do the other one off screen. But yeah, I have not been aggressively trying to recruit people in this one because I've got all my people. I don't need to, right? Right. This is where you agree. There we go.
Ah, there you are. I apologize.
I think we have seen this one.
There is a matter I would like to discuss. I believe I told you this before, but it is my responsibility. Spiritual. I oversee not only the priesthood.
Yep, okay, I've seen this before. This is where he's like, you know, I wasn't consulted about this. This is weird.
Not quite. Now, the first, you are the... That's what has before. Did you live? How long have given your youth, come to think of it? Your face said, given your however, whatever, not be.
Okay, so that's not a new one. Now we'll run around and pick this one up and see if this is one I need to, like, show you guys or not. I see you over here. Annette, I don't think I've seen.
well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights.
Definitely don't remember this.
There's one part that I just don't understand. You think you could explain it to me?
Sure, I'll do my best.
Thank you so much. About this diagram here, I don't get where the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that.
Well, it allows them to emerge from the forest at the same time.
I don't get it. You really are a great teacher.
I try.
No way. I couldn't have done it without you. I just love learning new things.
Oh, I like Annette.
That's why I came to the Opposite Academy. I know learning tactics, battle tactics, martial arts, and all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life.
Her whole entire life.
Speaking of, I better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training. That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing.
What is wrong with you? I definitely do not agree.
I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. You know what I mean?
No idea.
But a day without accomplishments is completely wasted.
Yeah, but taking care of yourself is not a waste.
Not to mention. Oh no! It's supposed to be on cooking duty today. Oh, I completely forgot. Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help. Ah! Put this stupid barrel here.
You probably did one of your earlier chores. Man, there are so many of them around. Let me out. I wish I could just access them from the menu, but apparently I can't. I cannot. I'm not allowed. Who's this one? We've definitely seen Leone before. This is where she's like,
That way. Well, he's fighting. Huh. Anyway, nobody. I lived, so I went. He didn't tactic proactively. Me too. I'm just glad I've spent over so. That's how. And it's like, you know, you like.
so there's another one out near my room. Which is interesting. This was obviously not there before, and it must be the result of me giving a lot of items to people. Because I definitely came out of that room and nothing triggered. Mercedes. Oh wait, I said. I think we've seen her before.
Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest,
I have seen this before. Yep, we've already. Okay, so we'll get through this. All right. So I can start from here. I get to another one, and then I think there's only one more. No, we already had one Petra.
I am not understanding what you mean. When and how is this expression used? I fell for
Oh, we have seen this.
No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul.
I don't know why I'm not given the option to actually give the correct answer.
The expression is, I fell for you.
I do understand.
Thank you, Professor. Can I ask you about another way? Is something on my face?
Your cheeks are on your face.
Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face. You are criticism hunter. I have more. Are you?
Okay. Yeah, last time I was not willing to be as bold to be like, I'd love to see the other marks on your body. But you know what? This is the other file, and let's just see what happens. So we'll warp up to the chapel. Nope. It's over here. Ignat, I think we've seen as well. Yep, we have. So I will see you guys once again when we get to where we're actually supposed to be. But you know, I'm glad I got to show those. That's again the whole reason of this like side bit.
I'll be honest. When I lost sight of you, I broke into a cold sweat.
There we go. So our auto got set into auto advance, and that was bad. I apologize for the audio issues last episode. I put it in the comments, but I'm sure that, or in the description, I'm sure some people still were like, "Rah!" I don't quite know what happened or what caused it. Somehow or other, my microphone got changed from 50% to 100%, and at 100%, it's catching a lot of static and weird stuff. I did what I could to curtail it, but I couldn't completely fix it, which was unfortunate.
But Gerald's killer is dead. All's well that ends well.
We actually saw this scene before.
Kidding, right? I understood putting it off that hair.
So yeah, because this is the other file where everyone's alive.
An entity who claims to be the goddess was living in your mind.
Because obviously I always do this in order to go over social links at first.
And this goddess.
So let me just skip through this real quick.
How could if that's what in the teach? This must be. Think, Claude.
So yeah, sorry about that. I probably should have started yet, but
how I wish I have but you. I will be always.
okay. I think this is where we get to the next, where we actually should have started. Whoopsies.
Part 1. White Clouds.
Oh geez, we're still on part 1. I hadn't really thought about that.
Of knowledge.
I wonder how many parts there are.
The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, our throat is more treacherous than ever.
Well, yeah, the freaking other guys ran into that in the last episode, or in the last chapter. I do like the new little icon, although man, it's like his hair was always green, but is it that pale of a green? I guess it is. It just looks really weird because before his hair was almost a blue. It was like between blue and green, and now that's between green and yellow. Jeebus. We're getting straight into it, aren't we?
Rhea, please talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
Yeah, his hair used to look like my hair. Now it looks like yours hair. What's going on?
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
There will be something of which to speak.
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
I didn't hide it very well.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us.
Well, she knows that already.
Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee.
Yeah, like putting a goddess into it.
What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
I mean, it's got to be questionable if Gerald's going to, like, quit his life at the monastery and ditch out in the middle of the night.
Saideth enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the holy tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition.
If I am her kid, is she actually, like, using me as a vessel for the goddess and is just going to discard me? Did I start playing Silent Hill 3?
When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter.
I may enter.
I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, There is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once.
But by at once, we mean at the end of the month, because we have to keep the structure of the game the same.
You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
Rhea, the goddess is inside me. I can get a revelation from the goddess literally anywhere. I don't have to go to some tomb.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
I am feeling like the goddess that lives inside me is just like a fragment of the goddess, not the actual whole goddess.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be different words.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students.
I'm concerned that you're calling it a mission, because that means there's going to be a battle that will break out.
It is said that when Seros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her.
Protecting her from what? It's a tomb.
Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seros, I will be by your side as well.
I'm not asking if it's dangerous, because as far as I can tell, there's nothing dangerous happening.
The occasion is too significant to be missed.
Yeah, it's neither of those answers made sense, because of course the leader of the church is going to want to be around if the goddess starts talking.
Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable.
That is very
of
true. We've seen that
protecting
firsthand.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Rhea and Sedith were not their usual selves.
Were you eavesdropping, Claude? Why am I surprised? Like, so of course Claude was eavesdropping.
What happened to teach that's questionable? And what really awaits at the Holy Tomb? The way they were acting, I don't think they have any plans of sharing that information.
Well, of course not. Why would they? We got a birthday. Hilda's birthday. Yeah, go ahead and bring her in.
Wow! Thanks for inviting me. Oh, wow, thanks.
Because actually, no. Oh, wow. I upgraded my tea set. Holy crap.
Yep.
I was going to say that one's a different one. App.
Definitely. Thanks for the
Well, that's still better than if I just gave her flowers.
Thank you.
You don't want to invite him for tea. I don't want to like lean over and look at him. You're going to set this in awakening. For the Enlightened Ones class. Interesting.
A new
What the
path to tread.
hell is that? Well, we're definitely exploring. Oh man, the quest is like next week. Okay. Well, yeah, we knew that. Interesting, there are no quests to be done.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right?
Absolutely.
Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look?
Yeah, physically it looks pretty much the same.
Disappointing. What's even the point?
Okay, so it looks like we're not going to be able to do any like side quests, which makes sense if we only have a if there was times we had to fight someone and the actual thing is next week.
So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance?
Then you'll be excited.
I've always imagined the goddess. How beautiful she must be.
Well, this looks different. Was it always this lush? I feel like it wasn't. Oh, looks like we can upgrade our professor level.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
We're gonna have to, because you didn't join my class.
Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. And it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows?
Yeah, tombs usually, well, I don't know, it could be a mausoleum. Although, it's the fact that very few people know about it. Actually, why do you know about it? I share it with my students.
I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
I do not need another archer. That's for darn sure. Like, I like archers, don't get me wrong, but definitely don't need more of them. Okay, there's nobody up here. I'm also not finding a lot of lost items. I'll run down here real quick because there was someone here last month. See if there's anything that was dropped. But yeah, it seems like no one's losing any items anymore. If I didn't know better, I would say the game is winding down, except like we just talked about, it's part 1. So clearly that means there's going to be a part 2, but it's just... The fact that there's no missions this month, and we don't have a full month to prepare, and like there's no lost items, I mean, it seems like exploring almost is a waste of my time, but not quite.
Hey. Maybe.
Absolutely, I want to fish. Because I'm almost at the next professor level. Okay. That's a small fish. That's a small fish. I think I get 3. There we go. Oh, damn it. I was moving my cat out of the way and I just heard the thing, felt the thing shift, and I... Dang it, kitty. I'm here to tell y'all that was sabotage. Kitty sabotage. Nope, small fish. Nope, small fish. I guess that's when we have to do small fish. Small fish. Big fish. Oh, damn it. Double damn it. Small fish. I don't want you blue ones. I want a red one. They got a red one. Oh, come on. That one was excellent. Oh, no, here's... Well, this is probably... Crap, I didn't even get a chance to look. I pressed the... I mean, that was totally me. I can't blame anyone else, but...
In Brigid, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them.
Oh, hey! They have legends about me, guys.
Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean.
Maybe?
Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Are you knowing that for certain? Maybe you will have wings grow and soar through the sky. Training has given me great... But you have given me intrigue.
I got to another thing with her, although granted, I don't need her to join my house, because I'm playing through this game several times. At a basic level, and granted, things can change, but at a basic level, I see the three Varoths getting with Leonie at this house, Petra on whatever house, you know, she's in, and honestly, probably Shamir at the last house, just because right now, I don't have a lot of interest in, you know, any of the other students. So, definitely Mercedes is the one that I'm more interested in.
I enjoy baking. I see. Cooking is much more exciting than studying.
I don't know about exciting, like maybe fulfilling, but... Okay, and I don't need to recruit Dorothy anymore. Interesting, Catherine. Okay, so who else am I trying to get? Did he move? Honestly, this is a great month for people in my class. Jeebus, like everyone that likes that is in my class. Actually, I can get that and invite Shamir. Petra and Ash. Yeah, I'm whipped. Where did Petra go? Because I would like to get her. Even though I don't need her, she is a person I enjoy having around.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
I would be liking that greatly.
Okay, here's the question. Are these actually lost items or not? Okay, yeah. So they are still having those. I just hadn't seen any this whole time, and I was getting slightly concerned. So are there any students in here? Yep, we got Casper.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
Who's afraid of lightning? Who would that be? I do not know off the top of my head. I always get slightly turned around in here. But you know what? I will get turned back to the correct direction. So I swear. There's Casper again. Here we're back out to here. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Professor.
Oh.
Hear that
I have talked to you. I am so forgetful. I'm like, oh, hey, it's Petra. Wait, I literally just talked to her.
Hello there.
Hi there.
For some reason, I thought I saw something in that corner.
Professor.
I was mistaken. Saw something over here, though. I've never bothered with those merchants. I probably should. Hello, favorite person.
Thanks, Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious.
Oh, I'm very suspicious.
Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you.
Sounds like it's lucky for you.
The professor went out and got some new power.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual.
Hooray!
Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
Or it never happened, which is something you should probably take into consideration.
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan.
I have heard
to
these things, yes.
I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
Kill Rhea. I don't know. I don't actually think that would be the case, but it would be funny. And I do know from the intro movie, they're just like, her blood's very special, but if it puts my people in harm. And I never know who she was talking. I actually thought they were talking about,
Hey there.
I can never remember her damn name. One of the 800 six-letter words beginning with S in this game. The goddess that lives in my head.
Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility.
They'll always be reachable to me.
You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen.
Yeah, they all respect
Even when
me.
your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Because if they don't think fondly of me, if they don't show me proper respect, I get them killed in battle. That's what really happened.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his "I will do no harm" speech, or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself.
Interesting, how so?
Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Why not? Why are you so picky?
Long ago, Saint Saros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor? No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right?
Well, yeah, but it was kind of an exceptional circumstance.
Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power?
Apparently, I dodged like a mofo.
If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
I mean, I'm kind of used to it at this point. He's got to be so, like, nonplussed about everyone freaking out over the possibility of, like, the gods talking.
Oh, Professor! I'm sorry. That was rude. I didn't recognize you for a second.
Dude, all that happens my hair changed color.
No, not at all. I'm just not used to it. It really suits you, though.
I'm not sure about that. Like, I prefer my old hair. I'm gonna go invest in a wig. Alright, we'll head up here, then we'll go upstairs, and then I know I skipped the, like, area over where the knights are. So we'll hang on to that for just a second.
I see. Hey, Teach, is it okay for you to be out on your own right now? Just please be careful not to topple over again.
Well, I don't know how I can be careful of it. It's not like I did it on purpose.
Anyway, doesn't Rhea want something from you? Sounds important. I'm glad I'll be there to witness the ritual at the Holy Tomb. I want to see whether or not something happens with my own eyes.
Why is he always winking at me? Let me in on the joke. Okay, so I've got her now. I don't need anything. Yeah, she is very much not in favor of coming to sing, which is kind of hilarious. So I actually don't think I have to do this anymore. Like, I don't think it's necessarily helpful at this point and juncture. Okay, Annette's still around here somewhere. Probably should have looked here, because this will... Yep, she is behind me. You can kind of see on the map where they are.
Right. Ah! Professor, sorry. You gave me a shock.
Bah!
Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore.
My eye color as well? Huh.
Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
Oh yay, Shamir's around. I like Shamir. I wonder where... what's her butt is.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
We can certainly hope.
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Wanna come? Wow, I can't really study anything from her. That's sad. Oh, interesting. I've already got someone wanting to hang out.
Let me consider. Sometimes I find myself thinking I should leave Garreg-Mach and return to my home, where I should have been all along.
Alright, makes sense.
Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more.
Well, I mean, not necessarily.
I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task.
Are you jealous?
She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Dude, she can, like, nuke the world. I think she's fine. I need someone to teach me authority and...
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand.
Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
I mean, I'm glad you think so, but that's a little bit of a morbid thing to talk about, isn't it?
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise.
Well, they weren't there. You were. You were taken completely by surprise.
There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
Well, yeah. Obviously. Who do you think you're talking to?
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down. Not least the Flame Emperor.
That's actually a decent question. What has the Flame Emperor actually done? Because he keeps showing up and kind of disapproving of what Sola and the others are doing. But I guess his forces were the ones that invaded trying to get the Sword of the Creator, weren't they?
Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Like the Death Knight? Ah, only good.
Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching.
Yeah, that Death Knight worries me, because in my official playthrough, I don't have access to Lysethia.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
I'm not sure I'm the one that should be taking on that particular task, considering I collapse.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
You have a lot of time to sleep before this month's mission.
I must insist.
Who do you think you are? I can take care of myself to do.
I was like, I don't have any, like, real knowledge of whether or not...
In town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
Wait, what? Excuse me? Why can't she? Hold on. She's a warlock. She's a black mage specialist.
I can make it.
Does she have to be that to participate? That doesn't make sense that you're making me use Dorothy instead. Okay, that was really weird.
This is what I do.
Well, definitely not healing after that. Because now I know you can heal on the screen. Restore her 2 of 2, so this is the round 2. Mercedes is here for 3 health, not just 1. How exactly are we fighting with training, like, balls of fire?
Of course I won.
Oh, just mage. That was probably supposed to be Dorothy, but now Dorothy's in my house. So hits for 6.
You were outmatched.
Okay, she hits for 4. Oh my god, Cynthia's just gonna, like, knock her out first thing. Like, she won't even get a turn. I win.
You underestimated me.
Hubert hits for 8. I don't even have to heal.
underestimated me.
Okay, and that's it. I thought there might be like a final challenges Hannerman or something that I was saving my health for, but nope. I actually realized that that was just for the... Like, I spent so long trying to actually win one of those that... Oh, an advanced seal. Okay, cool. I guess those are worth 2,000 gold to buy more of them, so I'm not upset.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual.
I don't know how that's possible.
Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach? Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Ayer family, I have not heard anything about it.
I wonder if this is where the game actually splits. Is this like a halfway point or the third point and the rest of the game is completely different?
But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Okay, that's everything in here. You in here? Nope, nothing going on in this place. That awkward moment where your cat is just staring upwards and you're just like, what are you looking at, kitty? What's up there?
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you? You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
My morality.
Sometimes our frail bodies don't do well with excess power, so don't push yourself too hard.
Aww. It's a surprisingly nice thing to say. Okay. Bernadette is back hiding in her room, which I guess is, you know, that was actually really super nice that she like came out of her room in order to put flowers on my dad's grave.
Hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month.
Uh-oh.
Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much.
Is she not actually in there?
It's got nothing to do with your, changes.
Changes.
So, don't open the door, please. Sorry.
Oh, Cyril's over there. I missed him. Where are you, Cyril? You must actually be outside, but in an area that counts as part of this place.
Right.
Feels like you just look on the map and find out. Yeah, that's probably him, up and over. And then we'll go to the second floor, and then we'll be done. Hey! Female noble. Well, that narrows it down to like half of the game.
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like, maybe you could be related.
I think we probably are.
I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color, too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean. All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
Yeah, but you have to have the goddess inside your head first. Okay. There shouldn't be any items because no one was in the library last time. Oh, he's outside.
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening
I
recently.
mean, it has been certainly very busy.
Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people?
So apparently whenever you join an evil organization, you have to completely change your name but keep the same number of characters.
What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes? Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
I mean, I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to tell the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, yeah, there are people down on this side of the wing.
Well... The Holy Tomb, huh?
Indeed.
I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it.
Not surprising.
I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although...
I thought it was just to keep it out of any of the, like, various kingdoms, oh, I forgot, federations and alliances.
When the monastery was built, the kingdom and alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the empire, kingdom, and alliance. That's
not,
weird, right?
Not federation. Whoops.
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant.
Well, we barely know each other. You just joined my class last month.
It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down.
I have been a bit pompous, but it happens whenever you've got a deity living in your skull.
How can I help? Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
Not sure that was the right answer. Because it is just like, you're imagining things. You're crazy. I'm not distant. Shut up.
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However...
Well, I mean, it probably happened before he became famous.
If that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the Crest, that would be most... well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off.
No.
What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
Yep, they warned me this was coming.
Professor, I am so happy! Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair.
I was thinking that I am kind of similar to Flame as well, although now that we're side by side, no, mine's lighter than hers.
But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother.
He doesn't like secrets, and now he knows that Lady Rhea is keeping a secret from him.
She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
All right. Who's in my dad's room? I guess I should have expected this.
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you.
I don't know how you avoided it. I actually walked out in front of you first.
I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
This is the same room you stayed in before?
Captain. Oh, I was just haven't made clearing out.
What can you teach me? You apparently cannot teach me the sword. I didn't think so, but hey, it was worth checking. No one's... No, there's only these two left.
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald. And you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes.
Well, it's awfully convenient that you would define all of them as wicked.
I am proud. So
Yeah, she's definitely acting like she's my mom.
Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Mausoleum...
Yeah, I'm super thinking that she's going to end up sacrificing me to bring about the resurrection of the goddess or something. And Sedith?
it is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
Well, you can do that, but you can also teach me the sword.
Practice yields results.
All right. And with that, we'll go ahead and end this episode because we have talked to absolutely everyone. But before we leave this file behind and go back to our Iron Man file, we do, of course, need to learn about who is interested in being supportive, because a lot of people is the answer. Who is this, by the way? I'm curious. Oh, Shamir. Shamir's only at rank C? Really? That's surprising. I guess it's because Shamir and I, like, she's an archer, and so the two of us very rarely fight the same enemies. You know what? Sure, why not? Whoops. See you next time.